Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Basically, obviously yesterday we didn't quite manage to get up to our even the lower side of this resistance. Obviously, as you can see, the selling came in early. We got a front ran, and then as you can see at the moment, we are not managing to hold above our lower level here. So all in all, that is not. They are two bearish basically factors. The fact we couldn't make it up to the resistance level, and the fact that we currently can't hold this support level. So yeah, not looking good in that respect. All I will say in it, to try to put a bullish spin on it, I mean, you can still see it basically is a rejection and a pullback, and then if we can just make our way back above, then it will just look like normal price action, normal meandering price action, but obviously not quite falling in line with our levels. But nonetheless, we find ourselves under this resistance, and we do need to make our way back above. We do realistically need to get back, well, basically into 34,000, and we'll be looking pretty good then. I mean, it's only about $1,000 away. If we don't, then I guess we are coming back down for another swoop of this 30k, and well, we would have a lot better chance of breaking it and then breaking down into the mid to low 20s ultimately, than we had at this opportunity where we bounce. If we fully refade this bounce, come back down, it is clearly going to be an abandoned ship type of signal. So obviously, first things first, we need to see if we can get back, well, ideally into, well, basically about 34,000, as near to 34,000, hold above there, and then we can potentially try and have a go at getting back into the top half of this wider range, and averting the potential impending doom. So yeah, not looking ideal here at all. So yeah, we're gonna have to see if at least traditional markets can give us a bit of a hand. But yeah, obviously Bitcoin definitely struggling here. Ethereum, the Satoshi pairing as well, also kind of struggling, hanging around these lows, as you can see. Not an inherent sign of health. You can see the Ethereum dollar pairing broke our level, got rejected. Broke our level, back tested and got rejected as well. But obviously if BTC does work its way up, this is a dollar value, so it will work its way up also. Bitcoin dominance looking like it at least wants to come down and test this horizontal. If we take out this horizontal, then yeah, we could maybe find ourselves back into this zone where we potentially have a shot of taking this out and going bullish again. But clearly we need to if for that to happen, I think we definitely need to get back above this 30. So we need to get back into this top half of this wider range before any real confidence is going to come back in the market and people are going to start buying altcoins again in any notable amount. What we do have going for us on the plus side though is this dollar is looking like it does want to come down. You can see we are obviously wicked into this support zone, still hanging around it. And yeah, I mean, obviously this could break below here, in which case I think we will then just get pretty much a full retrace of this move. We were always saying that it wasn't, when we saw it coming up initially off from the Fed comments, we knew it was gonna take a while. We weren't going to immediately turn this around. We were looking for levels to turn it around. Obviously there's been our line in the sand, but yeah, we get back below here now, get back below this level. Yeah, we could be looking at a return in confidence in the crypto markets. I mean, the regular markets are doing just fine anyway. I mean, look at this for the S&P, looking like this just want to pop up. Also the Nasdaq looking golden as well, looking like it basically wants to break this and pop up. I mean, for those to happen, it will probably coincide with the DXY breaking into and then below this level, and both those things, stocks up, dollar down, is clearly going to give Bitcoin a tailwind. As to whether it is enough remains to be seen, but we have had a pretty savage, significant retracement in Bitcoin. If we want to just have a look, just how well, actually from high to low, we've obviously not quite touched the low of this low. I believe this was on BitMEX, so I think other exchanges maybe didn't get quite this low. But yeah, we have come down pretty far. We will just have a look. So basically, well, to that low, if we just want to look at the most recent low, yeah, 55%. So we have had a pretty savage markdown. So if basically risk is to come back on again in stock markets, and obviously the dollar coming back down, there will be a certain amount of people eyeing this market up as a potentially at least can get back to its previous highs. Given obviously it's marked down, and also basically if we do get these tailwinds to help us basically to get back up. But there is a healthy dose of hopium here, but stocks are looking good. The dollar is looking like it potentially can break down. The only bad thing is obviously crypto is looking weak. We are testing the low sides of this range. So yeah, we have got to get back above basically this $34,000 level, and then start to make moves for the $36,000 level and get back into this top half before things could start before confidence could really start to come back into these markets. So that all being said, we will now have a look at the stochastics. 4 hours clearly going to be going to weigh on price action, which is not particularly what we want to see, given that we need to make a bit of a move to the upside to get safe. Not safe, but safe in the short term. 10 hour though is looking good to help us out. 12 hour is also looking good to get moving. Daily still looking to potentially turn back around. 2 day turning down, 3 day there or thereabouts at the lower side. 5 day also there, or weekly also looking to try and turn around. So I mean, like I've been saying, this stochastic read does look like we are going to put in a pretty significant bounce. Again, like I said, it is a case of where it comes from, because it could come from, this could be the low 26k, could be the low 23k, could be the low, and then we could put in a very significant bounce from there. If we put it in from here, then I think we are basically looking at towards 50k before any real serious decisions need to be made as to whether we are going to just basically print a higher, basically a lower macro high at that point and come back down. But if these stochastics do start to get going, we do get above 36k, then I think we've got a good shot basically of breaking the top side of the range, getting in towards the 50s or potentially even into the 50ks, and then yeah, like I said, making the market as a whole making a decision at that point. At that point there will be lots of people that are expecting markets to fly onto all-time highs, and they may be right, but then you'll also get a lot of people that aren't expecting that will then be taking this opportunity to distribute into them, and yeah, and unload their positions, and then it just will be a case of well, are there more buyers than sellers, because that's basically ultimately what drives markets. So yeah, that is it, guys. Not much else to say. Like I said, we are looking very dicey here. We got to regain this this support level. Well, regain this level as support. It's currently resistance, and then we've got to make moves towards above 36k. We just got to hope the dollar can get moving down. We've got to hope stocks can obviously stocks can stay strong, and then yeah, we've got a good chance. We have got a good chance. Ultimately, like I said though, would that just give us a nice move up in towards the 50ks, and then we put in a lower high there, come back down and take this level out? I mean, that is clearly a possibility, but nonetheless, that is too many price iterations away from us to realistically be analyzing on a daily basis. We'll just deal with it when if we get there. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks for listening. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.